Happy Tuesday to you. It's a rainy Tuesday. Got the doors totally shut down. Yesterday, we had a little bit of outdoor light coming in. Today, zero. I want to thank you first off instead at the end. I want to thank you right now for taking the time to watch. And you know what's going to happen. It is my Crown Royal Black. Salute. Oh, that's good. It's tasting especially good this afternoon. But let's talk about the glass. I did count. I still got about 5 more styles of Crown Royal glasses. This is not a Crown glass, although I use it for my crown. But it is a VPC lanyards and Ben shot glass. It's actually pretty cool. Check it out with the shot shell right in the side. Yeah. Salute. All right, so on to segment number 5, which again, I'm telling you, I didn't foresee it being segments, but it is. Let's recap real quick. Segment number 1, the 1995 Black Ducks, the Havre Grace rigs. Segment number 2, the kind of somewhat nasty looking buffalo head. Segment number 3, back to the puddle ducks. I did my best at those hollow cottonwood Polonia widgeon. Segment number 4, black cork bluebill, which I'm telling you, I still like them today. I did like them. They didn't do well in the contest, but I'm telling you, I still like them. Before we get into segment number 5, the Pintail, I have to rewind back to segment number 1 with the Black Ducks. When the contest was over, George Williams told me everything. That was wrong with my birds. I guess I'll say his name. George Williams came up and he just ripped these things apart after the contest. He just ripped these things up. We'd have kind of a little tailgating where everybody cooked, just hung out and had fun. I did not know George well because I didn't know him at all. Man, he ripped these things apart, telling me what I did wrong and what I did wrong and what I did wrong. Not really the carving necessarily. I think he may have commented on the tails. But it was just more of my paint job and what I was doing and what I was trying to do. Remember Sandy Allen came over and he put his arm around me and said, "Don't mind George. That's just the way he is. These are awesome birds for your first black ducks, and we're glad to have you here." So maybe if it wasn't for Sandy Allen, I may have not went back, but I'm sure I would have went back. But like I said, old George, he told me what was wrong with him, So all that said, I've told you if you've been following along, I was going to talk about George Williams again, and today is the day. Because after the 1999 Bluebill fiasco, George did pull me aside and said, "Hey, look, I live in Dover, Delaware, actually Camden. Take a ride over, bring a camera, notebooks, videotape, whatever you'd like to do, sit down with me," and he says, "I will tell you what I know." He told me about this paint, which I'd already heard about throughout the contest years, Goldens, acrylics, heavy body matte. He assured me he would teach me how to use them. Thank you, George, very, very much. George Williams, I do appreciate all your help over the years. So on to the 1999, did I say 98? I said a 99 fiasco. It was the 1998 Bluebill fiasco. Yeah, okay. Correction there, sorry about that. But the 1999 Brig Bird was Pintail. Hey.
You getting any pictures spurred away?
Yeah, man, I'm ready to go. Want me to email them to you?
Yeah, you can email them. They should be more than about a mega piece, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, I say did them 2,000. I'll send them to you, and if you got any questions or whatever, just let me know.
Yes, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Scott, thanks. See you, bye. Our very good friend, Scott Moody. Yeah, so now I'm really lost to where I was at. I know I was talking about the golden acrylics. Oh. Probably I was going to say, I only have one Pintail. Again, with a couple different locations of storing birds, I'm not really sure where the rest of them are. I know one of them got traded. A drake got traded, so I still should have 2 hens and 3 drakes, I guess. But let's bring him on in. You can see him down in the corner here, but let's bring him on in. I don't think I shot a little video before. From here forward, if we don't look at this back here, I think it's a pretty sharp looking bird. All right, so it's one of my very first Pintail. It was a rig. This is a rig bird. It was a 6-bird rig from the Sunday, May Havre Grace show. 2 hens and 4 drakes. At least 2 hens. So I had 2 hens and 4 drakes. And man, I thought this was the bomb. Side pocket's a little crazy, but still. Got a little age on him. I'm still kind of happy with him.
I'm happy like with that much. That forward is looking good. This back here, yeah, I don't know. Not 100% sure what I had going on. And, man, I got to tell you, I feel like there's a whole pound of lead in there, in that keel for whatever reason. I guess with it being so wide, I was concerned about him flipping and righting. So, old Wiley cork, masonite tail, which doesn't hold up anymore, and probably a basswood head. Might have been a cedar head. Yeah, I'll say it's a cedar head. Thinking of here we are.
This was really my first attempt at getting crazy with side pockets, and you can see I went a little overboard possibly, but it does say, I don't know if you pick it up in there, but it is the 1999 Havre de Grace Decoy Museum Decoys Festival, the rig bird. Let's go over what the bird is. It is my first, I hear a trash can moving outside. This is my first, should we say season or year of using Wiley cork. So this is Wiley cork from Wilmington, Delaware. Sadly, Wiley is not around anymore. They closed up, but it was just awesome cork. Cork is tree bark. I might be dating myself, but if you remember playing with the old Play-Doh extruder, Wiley would import the tree bark. They would import it in these big pallets, big slabs of just 8 feet long, big thick pieces of curved tree bark. The tree bark. Well, I'll rewind a second and say the tree bark it's in the oak family. So it's an oak tree that grows more in Portugal and the Spain area. They have groves of these trees and they're able to harvest the cork off once a year, and the trees continue to grow. The bark grows back, which is the cork. Wiley would get Marty Wiley, and maybe Marty Wiley. Marty was his first name. I truly can't remember. George Williams would know. I'm going to guess it is Wiley is his last name. But Marty would import the cork, grind it up, put it in this kind of a big Play-Doh extruder. The first run of cork, way back in the day, it was 2 inches thick, and it came 6 pieces in a box. And it was either you got duck blocks or goose blocks. You would have to glue the cork. If you wanted 4-inch, this is 4-inch, you'd have to glue the 2-inch up. So that was the early Wiley cork, and I actually went and bought some in the boxes. It was in the duck blocks, and it was in the goose blocks. So from there, he went to a 4-inch thick piece that was 24 inches by 36 inches. And that's what this bird came out of. The cork did not absorb water. That was the real beauty of it. Not only that it was nice and dense, lightweight and dense, it did not absorb water. Wiley cork body, a tail insert. Back in the day, many of us used masonite, tempered masonite, and it just doesn't hold up as well to other things. This especially in a decoy bag or in a boat, gets a little bit wet, gets a little damp, they start to mushroom out. But anyway, it is a tempered masonite board, tail board. Now here another card. A basswood head, glass eyes, all painted in Golden's acrylics, the heavy body mat. This bird is heavy because if you remember on the 1998 Bluebill when I said they wouldn't turn over, I was making sure that this bird was going to flip. I don't know how much lead's in the keel. There's a lot of lead in the keel. It's a heavy bird. Relatively speaking, it's a heavy bird. But that's it. I mean, it's again, if you look at that much, I'm really happy with it. I guess I'm really happy with it anyway because it was a little complex in the back there to try to paint. And again, my first attempt really with texturing, using the heavy body mat, doing some dry brushing over the combing. I thought that was my mom. Thought that was Gam. I'm happy with the Bluebill, and I love the head. I didn't understand the neck transition as much as I do today. So this would be in here would be a little cleaner for me. And my side pocket definitely would not be as crazy as what I got going on there. But regardless, I'm making a step towards trying to carve a better bird. Still didn't get my green ribbon yet. Green ribbon is the honorable mention. Still haven't ribbon yet. So I wanted to recap because I did say in segment 1, I said George Williams kind of shredded up. They're down there. Shredded up the black duck. So this was, again, another step in a good direction. At least I'm not 100% totally embarrassed when I throw my 6 birds in the water. So speaking of the rig contest, I've said it very often. It's the Havre de Grace Decoy Museum's May Decoy Festival. This year it's May 2nd and 3rd. I've said it a couple times. We're just about to post up the official, it actually looks pretty cool. It's got guess what bird it has on it? A surf scooter. The official show poster. I got a copy of it this morning, so we'll post up the revised edition of it here very shortly. But I am the honorary chairman, Havre Grace Decoy Museum. Thank you very much. DecoyMuseum.com. If you're halfway close to the area, please make sure you stop by if you can on Saturday or Sunday, May 2nd, May 3rd. And I'm not sure what birds I'm going to do for the rig. So back in the day, everyone knew what bird to carve. In today's contest, they have rig contests where you can just carve anything you want. All the puddle ducks are wood duck rigs, widgeon rigs, pintail rigs are all judged. The diver rigs, the goose and confidence rigs are judged, and then they kind of pull them all together and try to pick 1, 2, 3 best to show. Yeah, so VPC, lanyards, and bend shot. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. That's good stuff, I'm telling you. If you've never tried Crown Royal, especially Crown Royal Black, get on that now. Oh, no, yep. So as always, if you could, give me a thumbs up, comment, share. If you haven't, please subscribe. Thinking of you, we are. That didn't really sound that good.